So, morning, Mike-san.
Yeah.
Look at me, don't look
Good
at
morning.
the camera. Busy day yesterday, stressful day last night, and now we're here at Yume Japan Mud Pond.
Yeah. You sound like Madokoro-san now in that broken up English, but yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a chaos few days. I mean, every day lately is chaos one way or another, but yesterday was probably the most action-packed day ever, I think, with all the preparation work that we had to do. And I think in reality, at the beginning it looked like things were possible.
Yeah.
Then things went in the morning slower than expected, and then everything looked impossible, but somehow we managed to kind of muddy our way through it, as you witnessed.
Yeah.
You were part of it, and got to dinner about 30 minutes later than expected, than planned, but everything finished that needed to be finished, so yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the fish that went in here. What so people viewing this can know what went in, what size.
Back in spring we put koi carp in this pond.
Yeah, obviously not trout.
Generally speaking, no trout. Go sanky predominantly, a few surly in there as well, two kajaku.
Yeah.
And in total there's actually, including our mud pond event fish and also the fish that are outside of the event, there's 165 fish in there.
165.
In theory, so if there's no mistake in the calculations. That wasn't me, that was a crane, by the way.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's, I thought it was going to give me a massage for a minute, but got my hopes up.
You've got a personal assistant for everything. Is it going to reach?
Chotto lipのメイクもできる。こういう口の。綺麗に。
エアチェック、エアチェック、エアチェック、エアチェック。
はい。
よろしくお願いします。
はい、いいよ。So yeah, and we got Madokoro-san as well for entertainment purposes. Madokoro-san, ちょっとカメラちょっとはいよ。
No, no.
難しいね。
So,
he's shy. He's not shy. So yeah, it's interesting. I think the smallest that went in was probably 26, 28 cm, something like that. And the biggest that went in there, I think was 47 or 48, but that was outside of the event, that particular fish. All of our event fish are up to, I think, about 41 cm, the biggest ones.
Right, okay.
So it's interesting. I'm pretty sure that this year that we will be seeing 60 cm plus come out of there.
Okay.
From the event fish, that is. I think there'll be one or two other fish outside of the event that will be bigger, but I'm sure that we'll have event fish that will be 60 plus.
But you also said there was, in the selection process, there was a few little bit special fish that you put in that you were surprised. Tell us a little bit about that. I know, but you tell us.
Surprised why?
Well, some of them weren't selected.
That's right. There were some more expensive fish that went into the event.
Right.
And to kind of, I don't know, spice things up a little bit, make things more interesting. And we did the same thing last year. Last year there were 2 or 3 fish in there that were more expensive.
Yeah.
And remarkably, got left with a couple of the fish at the end of it, which ended up being the nicest fish out in the mud pond, or amongst the nicest. And I think this year there's some Showas in there that nobody went for. I think only one of the expensive fish actually went. All of the other fish, all of the other expensive ones didn't go in the event. Nobody seemed to want them.
So Anthony, this is your, come this way. There you go. This is your, probably your 3rd or 4th mud pond harvest?
I think it is, isn't it? The 3rd, But last year we got didn't we, and got involved, and it was great, good fun.
I must say, Anthony rescued me last year because I got stuck in, and
it was deep mud.
It was deep. I was there. I looked like Moses bringing the children of Israel out.
I think it caught even Hassi out, so how thick the mud was.
So it was not just me, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I've got a koi in there. How many have you got in there?
Yeah, we've got a couple in there,
And it's quite exciting, isn't it?
It is. Just looking forward to seeing them. It's just exciting seeing all the fish come up and how big they've grown and everything. And just the whole day really is just really enjoyable, you know. I know last year we got them all out, and I said to Mike, can we put them all back in so I can do it again, go back round, you know. It was good,
Well, it's your first year as Gray's Koi. Tell people quickly about that.
Yeah, it is, So Gray's Koi, we're just something that we've had planned for a little while, and we just thought event like this year was the right opportunity to start it, you know, and just we're looking at quality over quantity, and buying fish for the aim that'll grow well, and also keeping fish ourselves to grow to hopefully like a larger size as well, you know. So that's what we're hoping. Like it's a bit of a different dynamic, we hope. So yeah.
Well, we've been around different breeders selecting fish and buying a few things, and you seem to done really well so far this year.
Yeah, we're really pleased. Yeah, it's been going well.
Strange, really. He has one of these clip-on microphones and hand holds it.
But yeah, it's been a good week so far.
Yeah.
Good week, yeah, enjoyable.
Yeah.
Just looking at fish, discussing them and that, and been good getting a few in the bowl, and it's like usual, it's been good.
Cool. Yeah.
Have you even done that properly?
Yes, I have.
Are you sure?
It's like filling a sausage.
There, look at that. Made to measure.
Made. You gotta go a little bit further down that way, but it's a lot less. You can see the water line from where we were yesterday, so it's a lot less. What have we got in the vat beside water, Mike? What chemical have you put in there? Huh?
Ashton.
And beside the air stone, albugen.
Aubergine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's albugen for?
Just kind of slight disinfectant.
Mild, right?
Yeah, very mild. Stops from getting too much like bacterial damage from like scuffing against each other, that kind of thing. Just a little bit of protection.
Right.
It's condition protection.
Is it also like a mild anesthetic as well, or not?
No.
Okay.
Just
more like a mild bacterial.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And it's important to get the air.
Aeration is crucial, but all I'm trying to do is get the air flowing through the stones, because these ceramic stones have got like microscopic pores.
Oh, it's absolutely tiny. Yeah.
Once you've had the oxygen flowing through them for any period of time, the amount that comes through then changes. So it's important to get a little bit going through first, just to make sure that it's all clear, so that when you actually start using it, you've got then a constant flow rather than a flow that then becomes too much.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. And
So I'm just running a little bit through to make sure it's all working well, and then back it off so there's hardly anything, and then when the fish are in, I can increase it again.
Right. Most people don't realize how much preparation it takes to get fish out of the mud, right? It's a lot of preparation.
It is, and it's every stage of it's really quite crucial, really. I mean, it's like this as well in itself. It seems like something really simple, but if you don't put enough oxygen in, then the fish start getting really lethargic, they start gasping, and when they're in that kind of condition where they're starting to get weak and gasping, they become really sensitive. So if you knock the tank or do anything, they'll just crash around and do a lot of damage. And likewise, if there's too much oxygen in there, the fish become too lively. So then they're crashing around, generally speaking, because they're like too genki. So you've got to have it just right, so they're just a little bit slow, but not so slow that they're easily panicked.
Right.
So yeah, that balance is getting that right is quite important. Yeah. It's, otherwise you get to the other end, once we start offloading, you'll have fish jumping out of the tank if there's too much oxygen, or possibly fish that are just beaten up because there's not been enough.
Well, it seems like we pick a nice day. You picked a nice day for it.
Well, I usually do. Weather follows us everywhere. Apart from last Friday, where we had horrific rain, and the mud pond was already draining down, was probably down about so much, and then suddenly came straight back up with the rain and was overflowing.
Right.
So that was last Friday. But luckily, we've been able to lower the level reasonably well through this week at an accelerated pace compared to before.
Yeah.
So it's okay, but the trouble is, this time around, whilst we've been trying to drop it as fast as possible, the drainage gullies you can see going through there, or what they call in Japanese ujiko, which is basically concrete, 250 mil wide gullyway. Those are literally been full to capacity, and where they've got grasses growing in as well, it's caused them to overflow a little bit. So yesterday that caused some concerns about potentially damaging the banks that are holding those drainage rails up.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, everything seems fine, but everything was kind of a little bit by the skin of her teeth, really, yesterday. To be fair.
Well, it was uber stressful, wasn't it, getting everything?
Ultra tiring. I mean, last
stressful.
night we were walking around the home base store, Juntendo they call it, wandering around there, looking for hose clips and welly boots for you, and fashion accessories as well for you to take back for Glyn. And so yeah, we were wandering around there yesterday, and I just felt like I'd hit a wall.
You did look shattered.
I can't walk anymore. I can't do any more. This is it. But for some reason, after that, I managed to kind of.
I think you got a second wind.
Yeah, a little bit of a second wind somehow, and we managed to get everything done that needed to be done. So here we are.
Yeah. Well, now it's just a waiting game till we're ready, and then it's a bit like fishing. You're waiting for a while, then you get a bite, and panic stations get it all sorted out.
That's it. So Miroka-san, not Miroka-san, Marapuro-san is now in there, checking there, but Miroka-san's gone up top, so he's just gone up to shut off the incoming water.
Right.
We keep the oncoming water coming in partly to keep it sort of oxygenated.
Yeah.
But now he's just shut that off so that we can get it drained down faster.
Yeah.
So
it takes a whole team to get this done, doesn't it?
Yeah, we probably, I'm guessing we maybe have got, well, best part of an hour, I think, wait until it's down to sort of harvest level. If we're lucky, maybe 30 minutes, but I think it's going to be longer than that to get it low enough to do the first pull. Okay. And whilst we're doing the first pull, obviously the level will keep going down, so then the last ones that come out will be in a smaller catchment area, which will be easier.
Yeah. So we're going to wait now for the water to go down a bit.
You told me not to look at the camera, you said to look at you.
Yeah, but you're finished now.
I was finished years ago.
So while we're waiting for the water to drop, I'm just walking up to where would have been the feeding point. These are like shrines, gravestones kind of thing. They have a proper name for it. There's no bodies buried there, they tend to be cremated. Anyhow, so this is where the feeding point would have been. The place that most people would have seen Mike's YouTube videos of the fish being fed, which is on this point. Yeah. The net's going out, as you can probably see in the footage, and they're going to go drag the net across, see how deep the water is, and we'll get the fish. I was going to say herd the fish together. That's probably the best thing to say. And we're going to bring them and lift them out. So we're going to make our way down there at this moment and then get in and see how it goes. So, right, let's go. So they got a list of the fish up there, how many fish is in the pond, and as they come out they check off the list one by one so they know that all the fish have been accounted for. If not, they'll drag again to see whether they missed any. Unfortunately, sometimes some do die, but hopefully this time the mortality rate is low.
Whoa! 'Cause I have a crisis. 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 'Cause I have a crisis
Sorry. Sorry.
Even the professional.
Thank you.
That's on the boat, that.
There we go.
Please, Laura.
For me also.
Who's this? This is someone asked about it.
Hi, Michael's. Okay.
Is that yours? What's it called?
Chipster.
Camera. So,
Can't show it now.
well done, Mike. This feel like a cricketer that scores a century. You clap him in. Go on, lads, clap him in. Well done, Mike.
Look at that.
Okay, so we're back at the holding tank. Fish are going in. We put in some of the better ones there, and we'll get Mike to do a little bit of a closing talk about this. We're just filming last bits and pieces here, and then yeah, we'll take it there. Boys are busy looking at what they have.
Oh, come here. Oh, sheep with the best. Beautiful. Wonderful. Special wonderful. Oh, okay.
It's now, is it right here? It's 5:30.
5:30, getting
Yeah.
dark.
It's getting dark, and we've
Everything's back at the fish house apart from 7 fish still in the pond.
yeah.
Yeah.
But your overall thoughts on this year's results?
We've got the 60 cm that we're looking for, been looking for.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
So we've got that, and there's quite a number of 59s and plenty of 58s.
58.
So I think, yeah, all in all, I think really good. Quality's really good.
Yeah.
Biggest 67 biggest fish.
67. Yeah.
Yeah. so non-event, but
Yeah,
yeah,
non-event,
67 these
Yeah.
high. So
But I agree. The overall quality looks a lot better,
Yeah.
and on the footage, people should be able to see that there.
absolutely,
Yeah. I mean, some of these are just incredible.
plenty of good fish like Tamora.
Tamora fish there, and that is coming in
57 and a half.
57.
Yeah, good.
But like a
quality's
fish like
lovely,
that-
body's good.
Yeah, good Kiwa Sashi, and a lot of these fish, because I've been to the farm this week, I know there will be a lot more than the event price.
a lot more.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
more. If you'll be able to get it in the first place.
Dealer price, I would guess,
Yeah.
like 300,000 yen, something like
Yeah,
that or so.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
so it's certainly worth
yeah, I
doing
think
that
so.
way. Yeah, but overall, like you were saying to me, how surreal it is, like people going to people
All these years, watching people
go to other
try not
breeders.
to fall over things in the background, stage props. But yeah, seeing people at other breeders' harvests over the years,
Yeah.
and now to be in that position of being here, doing just that, and people attending here,
Yeah,
Yeah, it is kind of surreal. Not something that I ever expected to see, but
Yeah.
yeah, here we are.
And I guess the sort of the good, I use the word blessed, is you had a lot of helpers
Well, that's
today.
right. Yeah.
And a lot of hands make
Plenty
light
helpers.
work, isn't it?
Yeah,
in
indeed.
that way. And
Big time.
so I think overall it's a success. So I guess now they'll all go in the holding pond.
Yeah.
And the next couple of days you would sort them out, photograph,
Yeah,
video.
need to do the photographing as soon as possible.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
and
go
then
back
treat
and get
as
the other
needed.
fish in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, try and round those up. And then, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Yume Koi Mud Pond Challenge 20.
And that's Marokoro-san.
He's ready for his drink, so he's
I don't know
gone.
whether he's either deaf or he's got no clutch control. But he's gone.
So that's the Yume Koi Challenge
Yeah.
2024 complete.
Yeah.
And you're planning to do another one?
Yeah, of
next
course.
year?
I mean, I'll carry on with this as long as I feasibly can.
Yeah.
Some people kind of ask why I bother with it, and it's not really worth all the effort to put into it. But for me, it is, because,
Yeah.
as you know, it's about really keeping things kind of like a reality, really, for people
Yeah.
that don't have the deepest of pockets, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, it's not. There's plenty of people that have got deep pockets that want to have a play with this as well. So
Yeah,
it's has got some appeal to
Yeah.
a lot of people. But like I say, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that having a fish in a mud pond in Japan is just a dream,
yeah.
an expensive dream.
And for us, like myself and Anthony, we were there lifting fish out today, and that was a great experience.
Yeah.
Getting waders full of water inside, and
Yeah,
frogs and
inside.
turtles and all sorts. You know, it was a brilliant day. So anyhow, thank you, Mike. 2024, and we look
pleasure.
forward to next year again. Okay, cool. All
Okay.
right. Well, that's it from Sierra,
Yeah.
Hiroshima,
And it's a
Japan.
good night from me,
And a good night.
from him.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Done.
This is lovely.
About to be baptized. I'm not full. This is your. Oh, you want a prize? I'm going to baptize this kid. He's going to have a prize. I'll go here. Middle.
There you go. Long day, yeah? Long, hard day.
Yeah, long day, but enjoyable.
Yeah.
Always is.
I'm hungry tonight because this is what Tate is going to be eating. Michelangelo Donatello. Kawaii. It's cute.
Wait, that's with you, Mike.
What's it called? Oh, ohayou gozaimasu. Good job.
You say, Glenn, Chip, why didn't you bring his back to trousers like Mike's?
You know this is good on the video as well. You know that. You're getting fish, 60 cm. It's like filling a sausage.
There, look at that. Made to measure.